Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having part 16 of the Iberian Infantry only challenge campaign, and it seems that we are nearing the end of the campaign. But I think there might be still something to do for perhaps for 2 episodes. So, in this battle map it seems terrain favors us at least a bit, and well, I don't think that we want to do actual corner camping here. But since the hill is around here, I think we will try to utilize it. Rather the high ground, I guess that's wide enough avenue for the enemies to go past us. And actually, I didn't check what forces the enemy does have. Oh, there is something interesting over here. Chosen swordsmen, that's bad. Warbands, not so bad. More warbands, etc, etc. And by the way, if I happen to be a bit more hasty in this episode than normal, it happens because I actually recorded this already once. And the game crashed and caused the OBS to crash at the end of the bit. So basically it got corrupted, I was unable to recover it, and thus I'm filming this once again. So I kind of already know some things what's going to happen here. Of course the campaign will be different every time one plays it, but yeah. A bit annoying, but I guess I have to live with that. So, let's see. The enemy is making some reformations over there. Perhaps we should march a bit onwards so the AI doesn't bug out because of the relatively corner here. That's interesting. Okay, so much for that. I was kind of hoping that I could pick them off one by one, but alas, that's not the case. And I guess we are trying to push through from the center. Not a very good cavalry charge, but I guess good enough then.
Enemy general shows his value. He is filled only by a desire to save his own skin.
So I guess we should start hunting down the fleeing enemies. And of course there is that chosen swordsman unit, which we need to deal with at some point. And since they are fleeing in that direction, perhaps we can save a bit of our forces if we charge their back and break them. Okay, and that's it. Let's see if we could wipe out this whole army. Well, let's do some damage over there. Still, and I guess that will be quite enough for us. Yeah, quite nice.
Victory!
And we capture Juvavum. Okay, this guy still has plague. I just hope he survives. Okay, so we have a bit of an issue, and we have other issues over here, and I think we need to focus on build training troops over there. And then we have these two generals over here. Let's get them to do something useful. Okay, apparently. So can we get this to work? I guess we can, but it will take at least a while.
Orders, my liege, my liege. Mighty general. Orders, my liege. Mighty general. Sire, sire, my liege.
Tara should fall soon. And here is the Juvavum. I guess we need to send some troops for retraining.
Mighty general. Orders. 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 Mighty general. Move out. Forward. Out of moves, great lord. Forward.
Sire!
And let's have this party advancing onwards.
No more moves, sire.
And perhaps we could bring some reinforcements over here still. Okay, I guess we could auto-resolve this one. Though it means that not quite all of the troops are reaching the front quite just yet. But at least some are going.
March. Onward. Moves depleted, mighty lord. My liege. Forward.
Oh, some more of these troops for retraining. Yeah, and we have those enemy troop transports over there. Let's hope we can actually catch them.
Ready to sail! Set sail! Ready to sail!
And there is quite a fleet of Brutii ships over there.
My liege! Engage the
We could
enemy!
assault Lepcis Magna, but perhaps we
My liege.
will wait for the reinforcements
Moves depleted, mighty lord.
to arrive. Here we can besiege Sparta,
Orders!
so we are kind of hitting the Brutii in the back. Over here, do we have any other armies which we could utilize? Somewhere, it seems not.
Yes, mighty lord! Yes, mighty lord! Ships ready! Aye, my lord!
And of course, capturing Corinth and the statue of Zeus would be quite a victory. Oh,
Orders!
yeah, this army over here. Let's besiege
Engage the
Apollonia.
enemy! Besieging settlement, sir!
And
Settlement
yeah, these are
under siege,
actually
sir.
trying to reinforce it.
March. No more moves,
Reinforce the
sire.
army. So I guess we do have a turn rather soon. Though perhaps we could send at least some guys out
Onward.
to begin another siege of
No
Deva.
more moves, sire.
Or at least reinforce the army near Tara. Okay. So it seems we are being attacked here. So, at best, we get Lepcis Magna straight away. At worst, we are pushed back. Let's see what happens. But I think I will use the cheesiest cheese that's available in this game. And... oh, I didn't check from which direction they are coming. I think it's from the left flank. Yeah, there is the settlement. So the enemy reinforcements will probably come from that angle or corner over there. And that means that if we bring these troops properly over there, yeah, we will kind of catch them before they can properly enter the battlefield. And that will mean that they will take casualties before they are able to make anything happen. So basically this unit over here, it's taking casualties already. Heavy casualties, it cannot fight back. And it's broken before it's actually even getting into the battlefield. And same is happening for this Desert Spearman, probably. And this cheese makes even corner camping look gentleman's work. This is just plain nasty, in my opinion.
Enemy general shows his value. God smile upon you today. The enemy general has been killed and his men lose heart. From the field and give them no rest or pity.
Okay. So, that's it. And I think our casualties are rather minimal. And now we have the reinforcing army coming. And perhaps we can just assault them. Of course, the idea is to make sure that the enemy general does not get away. So let's try to do some kind of a surround over there. Okay, and that's it.
The general has been killed. Now we will see the measure of his soldiers. The enemy flee. Chase them from the field and give them no rest or pity.
Okay, and that's it. Though the cheese almost makes me feel kind of dirty.
Save for the few with
Yeah, only 50 casualties. And, well, that was a large chunk of their forces. Hibernian rebels, so this is in Tara, yeah. Okay, warbands, druids, I think we should have this one rather easily as well. So at this pace we are taking quite a few settlements quite quickly, and perhaps after this turn we should check at where we are going currently. So, yeah, all enemy troops are over there. So if we could just lure them all out and then engage, that would be great. Are they charging? Don't charge us. Ah! They're marching, okay? March in peace. At least for now. Okay, druids are here. They're charging now. But we want to have them out, all of them. Okay? Because they are rebels, we don't need to worry at all, except that just routing them. So still waiting for the last enemy troop to get out. Of course, we don't want to lose the battle while doing that. Okay, there they come.
Perfect enemy. He does not stand but runs away.
So is someone still
Point in killing him?
fighting to death? Okay, and that's it. Clean enough.
Victory is ours,
And so
mighty
much
one.
population that I think we will exterminate. Oh!
Mighty
Well,
general,
that's just plain brutal.
battle.
But at least Sparta did fall. But I think we need to continue rather soon to Corinth. It's quite unfortunate, actually, that we lost just that general.
Assassin ready.
Do we have anything
Stalks him.
to assassinate ourselves?
Stalks him. I kill to please you. Death approaches. I can't do that, sire. I obey out of moves, sir.
I could have begun the siege already.
Mighty general,
Well, too bad. Let's send reinforcements out,
move out.
and you guys go for retraining. And we should have the new generals
Ready.
arriving.
Set sail. All ashore. Set sail. No more moves.
This
sire.
looks like
Orders.
a rather nice commander.
My liege. Can't do
And
it,
you can
sire.
go to Ariminum to wait your host. And apparently no more plague.
Mighty general.
So I think we are ready to...
Ships ready.
Well, I think we will just try to hit
Attack.
that navy over there.
Victory.
Where did it go? Is it over here? Yes, it is.
Ships ready. Attack.
Okay, not quite
Ships
enough strength.
ready. Make ready for combat. We are supreme.
Now it's over there.
Aye, great lord.
Do we have any ships in the
Ships
region?
ready.
Okay. I just hope that they are not going to do any backstabbing
Ships ready.
over there.
Set sail. Moves depleted, sire. Ships ready. Set sail.
And I think we can actually auto-resolve this one over here. Shouldn't be too difficult. And yeah, let's just occupy it. And we cannot even do anything over there. So basically it means that we need to combine troops and send
Orders.
some of these packing or retraining.
Orders. My liege.
Though,
My liege.
to be honest, I'm a bit worried about enemy armies over there. They might be
Sire.
My liege.
willing to cause some
General.
issues. But
My liege.
I think
March.
You can go onwards, you garrison Lepcis Magna, and
Forward.
I think we can actually bring some reinforcements from here to Lepcis Magna. And these guys are heading for Cyrene, however to pronounce that. Oh, let's not forget Tara. Can we actually... Oh... It's going to be close. Can we keep it or do we lose it? But if we manage to take Corinth, I think then we should be in rather good position.
Mighty general. Sire, orders?
So you are left for retraining, and some of you as well.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Oh, let's not forget to demolish stables and archery range. Okay, good. So, Sparta is ours. Perhaps, I don't know, these guys could get here soon enough
Ready to sail.
to actually help. What's there? Oh, another.
Make ready for combat. The sea is yours, great lord. Make ready for combat. The sea is yours, great
Okay,
lord.
so we still have
Aye, my lord.
quite a few those to deal with. But I think Apollonia might be ripe for taking.
Boarding.
So these elite troops get on board. We have some from Tarentum to Croton. And we have
Sail.
full army,
Ready
I
to
guess.
sail.
Yeah, and we have a spy over here. So go and check. Apollonia looks ripe for taking.
Out of moves, sire.
Mighty general. Attack! No more moves, sire.
And if we move out, can we actually keep Mogontiacum from rebelling?
Mighty general.
It shouldn't be that big of a settlement. I guess that should be enough for us.
Sire.
So Dam is our next target. And Tara. Yeah, we need to do some stabilizing over there. Do we still have some armies ready to march? No, we don't. Except we need to keep training troops over here because, well, they have the best weapons, armor, etc., etc. to do some actual fighting. But yeah, Corinth and that statue would go a long way in helping us in the campaign. And you guys can actually march onwards.
Forward!
Oh,
No more moves, sire.
some more rebels. Fortunately, seems peasants only. Or at least that one unit was peasants. Have I moved my assassins? Yes, I have. Oh, well, that was nice. Okay, not so nice. And what's this? Okay. Okay. Now this is going to be tricky. The price, taking Aquincum straight away, looks promising. We do have somewhat better generals, so I guess I'm going to give it a try. And of course, by the way, in some of the comments you were hoping to see some actual fighting against the Brutii. Let's see. But first and foremost, we are trying to just poke them, disrupt their kind of campaign play. So we are going to try to hit them in the back from several different angles. There is the settlement. So basically, we are trying to seize these stations the same way we did for the Numidians.
Units, forward.
The enemy have proved their cowardice.
Go, 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 go.
They have reinforcements, as if numbers mattered. Quickly, infantry! Move, move! Iberian infantry!
not sure if this is actually a good move. Get out of there. Out, out, out. Uh-oh. That was not a good move. Just try to survive. I guess that siege was spoiled.
General has been killed! This may cause panic in your army!
Well, now we will see how Iberian Infantry will hold from such a position. Not very well, it seems.
The gods! As enemies, these men are perfect! They are running from the battle in terror!
Okay.
Defeat is
Yeah. So that didn't go quite according to the plan. Peasants and warbands. Perhaps this could go a bit more according to the plan. I guess one shouldn't try to cheese too eagerly. So 4 against 4. I think we will try to send 2 units against that spear warband. 1 to flank and 1 to engage directly, while these guys should be able to deal with those barbarian peasants. Shaken, wavering, can't be. Breaking. Ah! I guess this is becoming my worst episode in this series. Another one breaks. Come on, Iberian Infantry just cannot lose to barbarian peasants. That's...
defeat is a
So, I guess instead of about 2 episodes, this could take 3 or 4 episodes. And we are having unrest over here. Okay, but we are having enough public order over here. So let's do some
Mighty general, my liege. Mighty
combining
general,
of troops.
Sire, sire,
And
my liege.
could 2 units be enough? Yeah.
Boarding! Aye, my lord!
So I guess we need to give this one another try, and you guys head for retraining, and we need to have
Move out.
more
Mighty
reinforcements from Londinium. Let's try to take the Corinth, by the way.
general, mighty general.
And it seems they are not actually willing to engage, so Cornelius wasn't quite cunning enough, and that should mean that
Mighty general, my liege.
we do have the statue of
Mighty
Zeus,
general, orders?
which is quite important for us. So let's retrain the troops, get rid of the Hippodrome, catapult range, and start building some higher level walls. And in Sparta we will just continue to train some troops. And then we can strike at Apollonia. Okay, only 1 hastati. That's Great.
Aye, great lord.
Unfortunately,
yes, mighty lord.
no open gates for us this time. Are you carrying troops? Are you carrying troops? Okay, it sunk.
Ready to
Nice.
sail. Attack.
And that's
Victory.
carrying troops. They are not
Depleted,
coming this
sire.
way. Too soon, and there is... Yeah, that's a troop transport.
Ready to sail. Make ready for combat. We are supreme. Ships ready. Attack. The sea is yours, great lord. Yes, mighty lord. Out of moves,
And that should
sire.
be
Aye, great
quite a
lord.
loss for the
Make
Brutii.
ready for combat.
So,
We are supreme. Out of moves, sire. Aye,
yeah.
my lord. My liege. Move out.
Orders? Orders?
And 12
Orders?
troops from this side.
Move out!
Orders.
And we, I guess, will march northwards.
No more moves, sire.
And you guys for retraining, and you will get your own army
Orders? Orders?
soon enough. And I think we need to do some
My liege. Onward.
retraining in Patavim for these poorer quality troops.
Onward! No more moves, sire. My liege.
Oh, hey. What's happened over here? Did they bribe it?
Mighty general.
Could we...
Orders? March!
If they
No
cannot
more moves, sire.
get any defenses, then we can use that one troop to actually take it. So, now we are having a bit better situation with public order. And in Tara as well, that's nice. That statue of Zeus is really nice. And now we even do have a general over there, so perhaps
Mighty general.
we could be able to take Tara. And now we have so many armies
Engage
here
the
on the
enemy.
move that
Victory. March.
I probably will forget something at some point.
Move out! No more moves,
There is
sire.
that big Numidian army, but I think our defenses over there should be strong enough to hold them back. So this army
Mighty
heads
general.
northwards.
Engage the enemy. Out of moves, great lord.
Okay, there is a spy. Let's take it down.
Death approaches.
91% and bodyguards of spies
Ready. Moving to position.
killed him.
Death stalks him.
Could we perhaps even grab Athens over there? Or is it overextension? Perhaps we could give it a try. So let's bring the fleet
Aye, my
into
lord.
position, so if there are troops over there, we can bypass them over there. And of course, Kydonia
Aye,
could
great
be a
lord.
nice place to take as well. Salona will hold for 2 turns, and we have those provinces 42. So still some way to go. And yeah, I guess it's a turn. And that statue of Zeus, it was really important catch for us.
Under attack. Disengage. Our ships are under attack.
Nice. Okay. So that's 2 bodyguards, it seems. Fair enough. If we can take them down,
Take
then
up your spear. Await my orders.
you're in rather good position. And let's keep you guys back there, so we could
The enemy have proved their
have you
cowardice.
surviving for
They have
retraining.
reinforcements, as if numbers mattered.
March with all haste. Ready.
So you guys coming? And we, of course, try to get this around.
Units. Charge. General, with all haste.
from the battle in terror!
Okay, good.
God smile upon you today!
That's one of
The
them
enemy
down.
general has been killed and his men lose heart.
Orders completed, Great Lord. Hurry! Awaiting your command.
Oh, they are taking their time. Should we march to meet them? Okay, there. Let's move a bit onwards.
Move out. Hurry! Units, double time. General, forward.
And I guess the same tactics.
Iberian Infantry, with all haste! With all haste!
Units, General, with all haste. Hurry! Units, charge!
And get over their rear. Make sure that they don't get away.
The enemy cowards run!
Okay, good. And that should do the trick. And perhaps Deva will fall to us once again, and...
Is ours, mighty one.
Okay, and we have these peasants coming at us. Oh, perhaps their upgrades actually explain how they were able to beat those Iberian infantries. And this is the same battle map, okay? Oh, we lost that 8-man group, okay.
General, move out.
So, basically the same tactics as with the Iberian infantry only, but this time we will be utilizing the general for flanking. Okay, good. Looking quite a bit better. And as this is a rebel army, I think we don't actually even need to wipe them out. It's just enough that we break them. And that should do the trick.
Victory
Yeah,
is ours.
and Deva should be ours.
My liege, engage the enemy. Glorious victory. We have conquered.
Okay, and I think we do have this one.
Orders?
So, I guess 2 units is enough.
Orders.
Okay,
Onward.
it's not quite enough for garrison. So, do we need to have the...
Sire, my
I
liege.
guess you can retire there
Forward.
for some well-earned
My liege.
rest.
Move out.
Let's retrain these, build some more troops, and perhaps we could even backstab Germanians at some point. Yeah, you will...
Engage the enemy.
Ah!
Victory.
A misclick.
Forward. Out of moves, great lord. Engage the enemy.
Okay, and it seems Segestica is actually undefended, so, I mean, if the Brutii want to waste their money,
Orders.
they can do so,
Forward.
with my
Out of
blessing.
moves, great lord.
And then we need to retrain these poorer quality troops. And then we should have
Onward.
an army in a couple of turns, ready to march. Apollonia should fall.
Engage the enemy. Glorious victory.
Oh, perhaps I should actually have captured this, because we are going to need some... Or we would have needed some troop retrain capabilities over here. So that was a bit unfortunate.
My liege.
And I guess, since it's only going to take 1 turn, we can let them Okay, so Corinth is actually besieged. Sparta will be besieged soon. Let's just hope that we have enough troops to hold. Perhaps it might be feasible to actually bring this fleet over here and train some extra troops and send them to Kydonia, and perhaps we could even strike at the back of Brutii from some other angle. So you guys get to the fleet. Maybe we can bring some support. Yeah, I think that should suffice for that purpose. And we can get these guys to Thapsus for retraining. And this army will march onwards.
Onward! Forward! Out of moves, great lord!
We could even try to pick roads. I don't know. If it's an opportunity that we can utilize, we will try to grab it.
Orders? Mighty general.
So could we march already onwards? Yeah, Thermon is rather strongly defended, so perhaps Thessalonica or Larissa could offer some opportunities. And then we need some reinforcements from Capua, Tarentum, Rome.
Depleted, mighty lord. Orders? March. Moves depleted, mighty lord.
Mighty general!
Oh, that's annoying misclick. So currently at 45, 46, 47, perhaps 48, 49, perhaps somewhere over there, 50. But let's try to pick that fight against the Brutii. Oh, I guess we are picking one fight already. So we do have quite a good general, and they do have quite a good army. This might become a rather interesting match. Let's hope the terrain favors us. Should we pull back? I mean, if we cannot beat them here, how can we expect to take, for example, Thessalonica? Well, this is going to be an interesting battle. Hopefully.
The smell! Await my order!
Okay, so terrain looks pretty much horrible. I don't want to fight here. I guess it was Zone 2 that said that one should kind of pick one's fights. I don't remember the proper quote, but perhaps hey, you guy could do some damage, but we are not going to. Let's not risk it. Yeah, get out of here, all of you. This is not going to be our battle. If the sides were reversed, then yes, but no, not this way. Too high quality troops with that high ground advantage, that's too much. Probably. And besides, we don't have that base of operations over there in which to retrain the troops, so we need to try to avoid too heavy casualties. Oh. Okay. Oh. I don't want to fight against this either. Okay, I think this we can win. They have bribed Segestica once again. Or is it Segesta? Annoying Brutii.
Await my order! Units! Units! Drop equipment! Units! General! March! Units!
Once again, we need to wait for them to get out of the settlement in large enough numbers so that we can actually beat them. I guess they are not willing to wait, and once again I have not put those quick keys in proper place. Okay, and they are breaking. So now what we want to do is to prevent them from getting to the city center.
Perfect enemy. He does not stand but runs away. Is there any point in killing him?
Okay, so now could we break this one?
The enemy general flees like a frightened child. Now attack and break the will of his followers.
Break, break, break. Oh, they are rallying already. Okay, just take the gateway.
This general is the perfect enemy. He does not stand but runs away. Is there any point in killing him?
So you are fighting against someone. And that should do the trick. And I guess clean enough.
Glorious victory!
And rather bad settlement.
Assassin ready. Death stalks him.
My liege, forward! No more moves, sire.
Okay, let's send what you... Perhaps we could send this guy as well.
Sire.
So, yeah. You will head to over there. We will stack the Germanians in the back. And we will judge from this side if this army decides to pursue us. You will head to Aquincum. And once again we need to do something about that.
Mighty general, engage the enemy. No more moves, sire. Mighty general. Mighty general. Orders, sire. My liege.
And I guess you are actually ready to take the field as well. In Salona, let's see if the terrain would be a bit more favorable over there.
My liege, sire. Orders, orders. Mighty general.
Oh, that would have been a mistake.
My liege. Orders, sire, sire.
So basically, you two
Sire.
are to go for retraining. We will leave some garrison over there and then get these reinforcements
Mighty general. Orders,
across.
Yes, mighty lord. Ready to sail. Yes, mighty lord.
sire. Orders, orders.
Ready to sail. Ready to sail. Mighty general. Boarding. Ready to
Yeah, and
sail.
that fleet actually is
Ready to
not
sail. Make ready
strong
for
enough.
combat. The
So
sea is yours, great lord. Ships
now we
ready.
are talking
Set sail.
and to Kydonia.
Out of moves, sire. Set sail. Ready
By
to
the way,
sail.
the Roman troop transport is still over there.
Prepare to engage. Victory. Ready to sail.
Orders?
Oh, and this army over here.
Sire! March!
March over there. And do we still have something we could do? Well, at least train more troops in these two settlements. And I think we do have a turn. Are these guys... They will attack Corinth soon. And Sparta can still bolster its defenses. At least somewhat. But at least we are distracting the Brutii from planning anything over here. Okay, and we have a turn. And we have defense of Corinth coming. And they do have siege weapons, which means that the start of the battle will be a bit slower paced. It's really a shame that we lost the general over here. I think with him we could have kept the offensive going a bit better. But yeah, one cannot have everything. And then there is the ballistae. Oh, two sets, so I guess they... Vandals will demolish our gateway and tower. That's just plain annoying. Because actually those towers and the gateway are some of our best ways to deal with the Romans. Because if all of this army comes to the city center at once, without suffering too many casualties, I think they actually will win. Let's see about the route to the city center. So this tower could shoot, this tower will be able to shoot, this tower should be able to shoot, but that's it. If they go the other way around, oh, actually only this tower it seems, as this will go down. On this side, it's going to be these two. Yeah, so not too many. And of course, probably we will lose the gateway in any case, even if they don't destroy it, because then they will use that siege tower and the ladders. And that's it for that tower, and now they are focusing on the gateway. Okay, there they come. And actually the gateway will get some shots off. That's nice. Oh, they actually have two sets of ladders. Let's hope actually that the battering ram... Yeah, good.
The ladders have reached the wall.
Quite often it's actually quite nice that the battering ram gets over here, because then they will suffer at least some casualties from that burning oil. And if they had not these ladders, then they could go underneath these gates and suffer some more casualties still, but now they will capture the gateway and that's it.
The walls are taken. The enemy stands ready to take the town.
Indeed they do. And it seems they are heading this way, so no help from that tower. Perhaps that tower can do something, but if these guys decide to go that way, then we will inflict no casualties on that side. But here, fortunately, at least some of the cavalry took this route. But alas, not too many other troops. Well, one whatever cohort that is. Unfortunately, only Roman cavalry. Their general is in as well. Okay. These guys are heading this way, that's good news. Yeah, actually this does not lead to the city center. Good. So basically, they will take casualties from this tower from 2 angles and from this tower probably as well. What about this cavalry unit? Not too much left of it, in any case. Someone marching over here. Praetorians. I just hope that they will tire enough. And I guess we just have to collapse on the enemy when they do arrive from every angle. And I think we could and should make some preparations to make that happen. Taking too many casualties, it seems. And the enemy general is also leading the charge. So he's kind of the primary target for the moment. I think we need to try to keep those legionaries at bay, at least somewhat. Well, we are hitting them. And I think we should be able to beat them. So basically, now let's just wipe them out.
The enemy general shows his value.
Good.
The gods! The enemy general was a fool! He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
So the Praetorians are still marching over there. Okay, that's fine for us. These guys are coming. Okay, these guys are bugging over there. And since we have only Iberian Infantry, we cannot go over there to fight. That would end up in a disaster. What we could do is to strike at the siege weapons. So we could send in, or rather out, a task force. Are these exhausted? If they are, that could offer us some chances. I guess this might actually be the final battle of this episode. So 14 minutes. Usually, when I played without recording, I usually had a book with me. So once there are some tedious defensive battles like this, or the AI is just otherwise bugging and doing nothing, I could read that book for that. Required 15-20 minutes to get the battle over. But I guess we can do at least something over here as well. For example, tire out troops. I mean, let's just go. I might regret this, but... For a moment I thought that we already broke. And I guess we need to have you guys rested before we try to engage those enemies. Hooray! Okay, let's try to take the gates. Oh, perhaps we will just... Yeah. Perhaps we will just try to wait this out. Those are Praetorians and they can actually... What? Oh! They are willing to fight once again. What if we take the gateway? Could we kind of cause them to lose these troops as well? Are they in good shape? Exhausted. Well, perhaps so are we. Okay, let's see if they will... Yeah, they will besiege it again. And yeah, we are not going to fight this battle over here with them having all those reinforcements.
Moves depleted, mighty lord. Aye, great lord. These ships cannot go there. Yes, mighty lord. Moves depleted, sire.
So this army is marching onwards.
Moves depleted, mighty lord. Assassin ready. Death approaches. By your will.
And well, I guess we need to send one. We need to take that once again.
Sire, onward. Moves depleted, mighty lord.
The Romans did pull back. Do we have a spy? Yeah, we do. Any strong Roman presence over here? No. Okay, good. So, what we are going to do is that we build a fort over there. And we will have... Oh, there is the Roman army. Okay. I guess that fort actually won't work too well. Let's hope that we can get a good... And I forgot to select one unit. But let's see if we could get a good defensive position over there. at least Sparta is still training troops. Our fleet over here is heading
Yes, mighty
out.
lord. Moves depleted.
Our army over here is marching onwards.
Forward. Moves depleted.
Kyrene is rather lightly defended. Is there still something else we could do? Yeah, we need to consider what to do with this army. Well, we will stab the
Attack! Victory is
Germanians in the
ours,
back.
mighty one. March!
from 2 different directions. This seems to be, I don't know if that's Germania or Dacian territory,
Aye,
but
great lord.
that could be 2 settlements for us.
Orders.
And of course, we could bring some reinforcements from Juvavum.
Sire, orders onward.
And
Orders.
yeah,
Aye, great lord.
so we need to
Yes,
bring
mighty
these
lord.
guys to Tarentum for retraining.
Let's sail.
And then we need to bring new troops from Tarentum to
Orders.
Apollonia.
No more moves, sire.
Oh, I forgot
Mighty
that one.
general.
Well, too bad.
Move out.
Let's see if we could entice
Sire. Orders.
at least some of those enemies to come into this direction. So perhaps we could have
Mighty lord.
Larissa a bit more easily approached over there. And yeah, I think that might very well be everything for today. So we need to take 4 more regions. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be only a couple of more turns until a total victory. At the same time, we want to have some rather nice battles against the Romans still in the final episode. So I think we are not going to rush for the victory today. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member, and very special thanks to existing channel members: Napoleon Complex, Kosaku Sarmark, Anthony, Blue Eye Wolf, if I remember correctly. I will add at least the screen over there so you can see the name properly over there. And have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.